Right, good morning, Cosmic. Welcome in. Me. Hello, Cosmic. How you doing? Right, let me. Have that. That's what's recommended. Right, so preview. Do that. That is not grabbing chat properly. Maria, welcome in. Why is that not grabbing chat properly? Yeah, that shouldn't be having any issue. Okay, yeah, that's working. Maybe it's... Who knows? Right. Let's... Oh, God. Cobbs, welcome in. Right. How does this look on the TikTok side of things? Not too bad. Yeah, we are gonna continue working on this today. Because one, I want to get all the platforms and things in on the inside. And two, got a little bit more decorating to do for it. Chloe, welcome in. Katki, welcome in. So we need... That's spelled wrong. Oh, awesome. There we go. Ben, welcome in. Oliver, welcome in. Stalker, welcome in. Right. So, if I remember correctly... Judge, welcome in. Yeah, so... Yeah, standing there, we had... Down to here. We got a bit lower. Is there a better spot for this, though? Amy, welcome in. Yeah, there's definitely a better spot. What's up? How you doing? That gonna... That doesn't seem to want to mark off your thing. Oh, there we go. Right, so... Drawn 4 times left? I'm pretty good. Yeah, we slept a bit later than planned. We slept well, I think. Right, so I do want to lower this just as much as possible without clipping any of this. Because if I can get this in as close as possible, then we get more efficiency. 208. Yeah, we basically want to maximize the amount of space that we can have here. And that's not affecting up here, is it? Hello, Maddie. How you doing? Yep, and this is just catching this bit. So as long as it doesn't catch this very top layer, I'll be fine. Good, Robbie? I'm doing pretty well. Yeah, we're back on the creative world today. And I am working more on the farm. I am currently... This will be my creeper farm. Obviously, it is currently all just made out of wool and stuff. I need to replace the materials. But yeah, this will be... In each of these towers, I will have a full creeper farm that hopefully will push things over into the nether. Also, the chat is not taking TikTok for some reason. Why is... Why is that having issues? It shouldn't be having issues. That's really annoying. Hide those then. No point in having that there. But yeah, so trying to maximize this best we can. All of this still allows for spawning. And we might be able to lower it even more. But obviously once this starts getting involved, we will have to light these bits, but that's fine because I'll probably be lighting that anyway. Only requires a light level of 1. It's mainly this top bit that we need to... Like, as long as we know that this top bit is... Like, at this point... Technically, like... This would really be the... no, that wouldn't be the limit. Just in case. Obviously, I think it relies on their feet position. Julia, welcome in. However, I don't want them to go in any way. So we'll go with a 192. It keeps it outside of this area. That does start hitting the floor, though. We'll go with 202. That keeps a block above everything. And that gives us plenty of room. Yeah, we can extend that all the way down to here. And then we can still have all this room for them to fall into and go into probably a portal. On each side, because I'm thinking we could probably portal either side going into here, and then I was gonna see if I could move them up to here using a portal and have a kill chamber, but yeah, what's that? So this is 202. Because the thing is, that would have to be there, meaning that we'd have to have a central... We'd have to have some sort of central spot. Obviously, we could just have... We could just have an AFK spot. Robert, welcome. But yeah, it's... I'm wondering how I'm gonna do this. Because like having this central bit, yeah, is fine. Obviously having it up there is nicer. The question is basically from here, how much do we lose out? And rate wise, is it something that will really be noticeable? Mushroom lover, welcome in. That's the main question. Um, and welcome in. Yeah, do we really lose out on much? An airplane? I was thinking about having a plane in the middle here. Because we could still get max rates from these without them touching the floor at all, meaning that we don't have to spawn-proof that whole area. We can just spawn-proof these bits, really, and obviously the insides of the buildings. But having a plane through here, what? 417, 246. 214. 476. Is that it? I know I just said the numbers. Not even slightly. What was it? 417. Ah, I got that all wrong. 417. At least we're closer. 246. There we go. What block is this? This is 202. So if I... No, we need to go block down. So standing here... Yeah, we could... I think we could... The question is, how the hell do you make a plane? That is something that I've never done. I could probably make... Let me see. Minecraft. Plane science. Let me get me some inspiration. I don't think we want anything too big. Yeah, like there is the I doubt this will be a thing. Yeah, no, there's no real crossover there. That's a shame. Community, welcome in. Oh. My arm is definitely something. Okay, I could make an attempt at the 547 left. Yeah, I think like getting something there would be quite useful. I'm gonna Medic. Yes, okay. I forgot that I don't have Axiom. I just tried to swap into replacement mode. But yeah, so and let's look at the okay, that's kind of helpful. So, did we decide on it being like grey glass? Let me see how we feel. I do like the sign up there. Very nice. Right, so if I do like replace light gray wall with light gray stained glass. Okay. You see, we had these planned out for like this bit, so that we could still have everything like parted, and I don't know if we want things parted now. What if I redo? What if we go with like a slab? Might be a bit too much. Shelves that would really work there? No, not really. No, I do kind of feel like just the if I do replace Pinkle yeah, I don't massively feel like it requires the thing unless we go with we could go with the strips, but then that feels very visually cluttered. And we've got a midpoint. Yeah, no. Undo. I think genuinely just the grey glass itself probably looks best. Because it's not fully accurate to having the like lines and stuff. But so if we undo that as well. And it makes that whole area much clearer. Nice. If I go like here and I go up 2. Here. Actually, I can probably do this. I do replace. This will lag. But yeah, we will just be doing a few hours of this. Okay. Yeah, I definitely think the light gray glass is the way to go. That does look nice. Actually, all of these technically need flaws in them. But you know what I will do quickly. Yeah, one thing that I do want to do is I want to come all the way out here. And I want to take this. All the way over here. Will be the central point. And I want to copy it. Paste. Real welcome. Okay. It says that it's been pasted, which is good. We just need to wait for it to all actually happen then. There we go. Hello, Xavier. How you doing? Got slight sniffles. Good. Right, so this is our backup area. That's good. Yeah, how you doing, Xavier? How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Accidentally save a screenshot. Right. Right. So let me... Yes. Come out this way. Sound less cheerful? I'm just... It's very warm. I'm also just... trying to get all this figured out. But no, I'm pretty good. Slept well. Yeah. Let me... If I do GMAS white wool, and I do copy, and I do GMAS air, and if I then do this, no, actually no, yeah, that will work. That's also a really nice design. Hello, Dom. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Well, thank you. This. Paste. 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 I don't even know if this will look good. Paste. 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 Oh. You see, that would look good if I hadn't managed to put rings on the outside of everything, because I was a fool. I was a fool. What am I doing? Sorry, I'll just remove my hand. But yeah, over this next week, obviously I know I have just taken a week off. However, I think over this next week I may do some shorter streams, instead of like the usual amount of time, purely because it is getting very warm. We're like coming up to like 30 degrees again, which I'm not looking forward to in the slightest. And one, my PC will kick out a ton of heat, and two, like, it's not that my PC will overheat. It'll do fine. It'll just kick out a lot of heat, and my room is already the warmest room in the house. It gets hit with the most sun, and it is just incredibly warm. So yeah, I'm gonna probably do something along the lines of this is kind of what I plan to do today. Stream until maybe 12:30, 1:30, so 2 or 3 hours, and then that'll be when the temperature is starting to increase, which, you know, means that I can still do stuff in the morning, you know, do a good stream, stuff like that. And then we can wrap that up, and then maybe I do this every day instead of just 4 days of the week, meaning that technically there is more streams, but for less time because of the heat. Yeah, let me pause one. Pause two. So let me do a G-mask. Replace light gray wool with light gray stained glass. And then turn white wool into pale oak slabs. Oh. Yeah, so each floor. Escape is 2? What are you trying to build? This is going to be my creeper farm. So in each of these towers, there are creep spawning levels. And this is the casino from Just Cause 2. The height of this doesn't really allow for much. Yeah, for much more, because I think if we like up 100. Yeah, this is world height. This is world height, meaning even if I move this up, I really don't have that much space. I have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 12 blocks. So the plan for this is basically have this somewhere on the ocean. Probably move it up by the 12 blocks if I can. Obviously, we've got a little bit of room underneath this one. But basically, have this on the edge of a perimeter. So we can have this area still be the big waterfall. Daisy, welcome in. So we can have big waterfall coming in, going down into the bottom of the perimeter. But yeah, I think that'll look quite good. Also, now that we've got the layers in, that is quite nice. Yeah, I'm quite liking that. Undo, undo. Okay, this is nicer. Yeah, I prefer doing it this way. It's a bit funky, but gets it done without me having to fly about as much. Ooh, good. Great. Paste. Great. Thingy. Paste. Hello, guy. How you doing? How you doing? You see, I've done all this, and it's only just clocked that this bit is also done in white. Meaning I never did the G-Mask either, did I? Yeah, we can do it up to there. Yeah, the farming levels in are going to be a little bit scuffed. But what I really should have done, I didn't do, because for some reason I thought, hey, I'll be fine, forgetting that I'd used white wool elsewhere, is I should have grabbed all this. Because yeah, we have used white wool elsewhere, and therefore we can't just do a big ol' replace for this area, because if we do a big ol' replace, it means that we run into the issue of stuff like up there being turned all into top slabs, and up there, and we don't want that to really happen. So what we do here is we do replace a white wall with pale oak slab type top. So this is now being swapped over. Yeah, do we want this for this? I want to say we do, yeah. Yeah, anyway. Copy. Like, these levels aren't an issue, but these ones are. So if I do Gmask, air, white wall. Can always just come through and do all those at once. That scared me. Yeah, so if we... Ooh, hopefully this hasn't caused... Nope, not caused any issues over here, which is good. Hello, Lucas? Who's Lucas? I'm very confused. But, hello, person. There's one. In here, we want a pause. Pause two. Pause two. Yep, that's all good. And then we can do replace yeah, how about if we just go with the gray stain? Far too dark. Doesn't create the... Yeah, we want that kind of lighter and slightly bluish hue that we get just from the natural light. Oh, there we go. Yeah. There was a noise. Yes, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Yeah, so if we undo this. Yeah, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Appreciated. can't do that. I need to do it down here. Plus 2. Purely because if I do it elsewhere, it will take the roof off. So move over here. Yeah, I did really like how this looked, but with the floors in there, it does create more of that look that we were going for. Because my issue with this was that you could see that central pillar. Obviously, it won't be blue once we do it. But you could really tell that it was there, and it just kind of felt wrong. But it is feeling... Yeah, it's feeling much better now. Right, so if I take here and bring myself up. Obviously, I don't want to go from the center. I do want to go slightly off. So I will go... What do we say? Three things. 1, 2, 3. Turn that. Plus 2. And we want to do a copy. Let me just copy from there again. And then paste. Does that work? Of course it's not worked. An idiot. I never flipped it. I copied this side and then pasted it in the exact same spot. Also, yeah, we need to tidy these up at some point because they're not all consistent and they don't all go with the thing that they were meant to be going with, really. That one has random bits going on with it. But right, this now also has its levels in. That is great to know. I do want to know why that's wonky, though. Don't know when I did that. Right. Bring this out over here. Yeah, I am quite liking how this is looking so far. Yes. Yes. That is like perfect. Ugh. Oh. Samuel, welcome in. Before, welcome in. Apollo, welcome in. Yeah, this is... I think those bits should have been changed, but... Yeah. I do want to newly generated clips. I think they're the worst thing because I've just got one for epic gaming. I'm flying around seeing if the build looks good. Right, this needs to be. You see, this is much paler. You see, these bits, the concrete, maybe shouldn't be the color that it is. These ones are fine, but these bits in all our references are kind of brighter, actually. So if I do like replace gray wall with gray concrete, and then I replace all gray concrete with light gray concrete, because they do look like they should be lighter. Compared to the like floor breaks, like compared to these should be lighter, but I feel like that's too light. What would be a good... We don't have axiom. Can't like color it. Let me see, because we got... I need something between those that is a solid block. Cyan's not too bad. Yeah, cyan isn't too bad. Let me try that. Cyan, terracotta. That does blend in with the glass quite a bit, though, doesn't it? Even though that technically makes more sense. Actually, replace that with cyan. And then pause one, or pause one, and then come around here, and we can pause two. Gray, oh, gray, God, gray wool. I just want to test because obviously these won't be staying as gray wool. These will become gray concrete, and I think gray concrete is slightly darker than gray wool, so it might solve our issues. Pause two, replace gray wool with that is darker. Onigiri, welcome in. How does it look from down here, which will probably be the most? That does blend in quite a lot. I don't really want it to blend in. We can't make the glass darker. Tough is arguably lighter. Yeah. What's a good, like, middle ground for all this? Just like... Yeah. Yeah, no. Hello, Davey. How you doing? Yeah, okay. No, Davey. You've ruined your 69 seconds. 36 degrees? Oh, that is awful. That is so bad. that is awful. My apartment's in the sun. Oh, that is abysmal. It is currently, let me see. Well, supposedly, it is currently 20 degrees from me. It's only meant to get up to 22 today. But yeah, I said this earlier in the stream. I plan on doing shorter streams this week. Maybe slightly more often. Lara, welcome in. But yeah, I plan on doing shorter streams so that I can do the streams before the heat really kicks in. Also, I gotta say, going from like not working out really to working out a bunch over a couple days, not good for the arms, especially the weaker of the two arms. You end up like your non-dominant arm just ends up aching, man. Yeah, don't melt, Davey. I think maybe we do just... Pause 2 and then replace more grey wool with grey. Because it's like, yeah, it is meant to be a bit lighter, but it just really doesn't work. I think these bits I will keep lighter, the bridge spots there. You see, I've been using pale oak for these bits instead of quartz. So I think I might keep that up. Can I do white wool to pale oak plank? good. Not good. Okay, I thought it'd make sense to go with that, but now I'm thinking, oh, maybe we go with stripped pale oak wood. That is much better. It gives us more texture than the quartz wood. It is cheaper, and we don't have the issue of the plank texture. So Hitman, welcome in. Hitler, welcome in. We're getting so many back. Deal with the actual farm side of things later. Yeah, let me... What's this go out to? Yeah. Go. I'd already do this bit. If I do replace Inkwool and then replace cherry shelf with pale oak. Facing east, pale oak shelf. Facing east. It was purely a guess that was east. Oops. Right. How do we feel? Darren, welcome. How does that feel? Does that feel wrong? That feels like it could be wrong. Is that adding in a little breakup between things? We'll see. We will have a look. Yeah, just because it gets to like this bit. I could start throwing in some shells. How do you feel? You feel so much more janky than this one. Yeah, never mind. Do this. Yeah, sometimes it works, but sometimes just adding in slabs like that, like sometimes it'll really help round it out. Other times it'll make it just look janky because it's already rounded enough. Yeah, I'm quite liking that. I don't know if there's any other support on that bit. Oh, wait a second. Did I completely forget about that? No, it wasn't in that photo. Okay. On the top layer, there is foliage hanging down. I don't know if that's on other layer. It is on other layers. Ah, those are planters. I remember. I remember now. These bits are planters around the edge here, so we can actually bump these in slightly, and we can get away with like, I'd probably go with like jungle leaves. Like just having some leaves spilling over the sides. Oh, that'll add so much to this. We won't do it just yet. I wanna deal with certain other bits that we've got here first. Yes. Replace pink wool. I did have the thought of bars, iron bars, and maybe using those to I don't know how that would look. I'm starting to think it's not going to look very good. I don't hate it, but now I am starting to think, how would it be if obviously with this we start to get away from the kind of accuracy and more from the aesthetic look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 5, 6, 8. All right. Enderman, welcome in. Okay, personally, looking up, you can't really see the bars at all. You can just about see... Did you complete Subnautica? Not yet, I've not got around to it. I might do it sometime this week, because I'm going to do some shorter streams this week. So it would be perfect timing to do that. Yeah, I might continue with it sometime this week. I also want to do a Mirror's Edge stream at some point this week. Possibly, or at some point, not necessarily this week. But yeah. Yeah, this does get away from the like full accuracy side of things, but I think for this it's probably worth it. do this. We want to stand here. We want to do a copy. Flip. Paste. Oh, well, that was. Good thing I realized because it was screwed up anyway. But not messed up anything else. And then we can do from here down here. We can do the place. Go with that. Yeah, okay. I would say that is, yeah, I'd say that's worth it. Also, it looks so very big from over here. Hello and welcome in. Let me go down to like a 70. Oh, actually, let me. Jacob, welcome in. Like, that really does just, it helps break up the windows without it feeling too, like, doing other things I think would have felt a little bit too thick, but because the glass panes are like, they're not full blocks, I think they're like half, like the depth. Rosie, welcome in. Yeah, it, like, even from like off angles, it doesn't look too bad. Yeah. Quite liking it. Lava Surf, Brynja, welcome in. Yeah, I do feel like we need something more on this bit. Would it be like completely absurd to have a fence running down here? No, I don't actually. I don't hate that. You know, sorry, I'm just gonna do a line. Makes so much more sense. If I do that and I do replace magenta wool with pale oak gate, fence gate facing How does that look? God awful. I don't mind the connecting bit there. That's quite nice. Yeah, I think the let me see. Yeah, I think the connections here, they're not needed, but I do quite like how they look. And obviously, they're not, as far as I can see, in the source material. However, just adds a little bit of something. It just feels like they're a little bit more connected to the building. No, I don't like that. I liked it on this side, but adding it to the other side makes it feel really wrong. That's weird. I can't right now. I'm kind of sick. Can't what? No one has asked you of anything. Nice building though. Thank you. Hope you feel better. Too sick to watch? Oh. Oh, I'll rest. Thank you for the likes on the live, much appreciated. Yeah, I do need to fix those. Yeah, I think we might use what's that? Actually, what is it? Good enough photo of it. From what I can see, it is just kind of gray, so I might just go with like light gray concrete. If I just do replace light blue wool with light gray concrete, eh? That already feels like it's not much, but it feels like quite a lot. Hey, welcome in. Yeah, what have we got on the... How do I get it? Was it just glass again? Yeah. Okay. But it does feel like it's slightly different, so I might go with like white glass for in here. Let me go with like with green wool. Evelyn, welcome in. Set green. I cannot hit the right keys. Nope. Nope. There we go. That was far harder than it needed to be. And what about the central bit? The central bit always gets smashed. But... is it always just open? I remember it. I don't know. I think I'll leave it open, probably just so I can fly to it easier. Whoa. Not there. Keep forgetting. Keep forgetting to do both of them. So, let me grab from there all the way down here. Where is it? Down here. Gloom Kitty, welcome in. How you doing? Replace green wool with white stained glass, maybe? That does work. Do we want white stained glass or do we want white stained glass ins? Ooh, I do quite like the pens. How do I make that? Yeah, so I think... Hey, someone's second option, welcome in. What are you building? This will be... Okay. This will be my creeper farm. So I'm currently designing basically the outer shell for it all. I will show you properly in a sec. Yeah, so this is basically the housing for the creeper farm. So in here will be this good old reliable creeper farm. It'll be going down quite a bit further, I think. King Sean, what? Yeah, so this will drop them down, probably send them through a portal. We will have this on both sides. They will be independent, so we can enable and disable them from each side, depending on which we want to do. But yeah, so each of these towers will hold a good few floors of the farm. Is everything really laggy on the TikTok side? So I'm like, for me, I'm like, the preview is just really slow, and I don't know why. I hope it's not laggy. Yeah, so this will be what houses our creeper farm, hopefully. I don't know if I'll keep it just as a creeper farm. I could do one side creeper farm, one side general mobs. And then all I have to really account for are spiders, and I don't have to deal with as many trapdoors. Meaning that I can have one side on purely for creepers, and then I can swap that, and I can go to like zombies, skeletons, obviously creepers as well in there. But yeah. Also, when the new update comes out and we have like wool stairs and slabs, I'll be able to redo these. Because the falls, well, it's meant to be canal falls, but too many words, not able to get a font. And then casino, it's meant to be in yellow. So we'll have a red and yellow. Hopefully that'll look good. Chris, welcome in. I do really like that trick to split the windows. Especially from this angle, because it looks like we've got a central split as well. Can we... There's no way that we can kind of... No. There's no way we can... Bring... No, that comes out far too far. Tom, welcome in. Heart, welcome in. Yeah, I wish we had more, like, thin blocks that you could just use as details. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. As long as we can do all this in survival, we should be good. So it's like, I can use expensive things. It's not really an issue. Kangaroo, welcome in. Just, and then I'm like, oh, I could do like block display entities for things. I'm like, no, that wouldn't work because that's not in survival. I feel like we shouldn't have the flaws there. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why I have the flaws intercepting here. Right, let me go from there. Well, welcome. Here. That won't work. Replace grey concrete with stripped pale oak wood. I never put these up. It's because I undid and redid. It's probably easier if I just do this by hand, yeah. What song is this? It's driving me insane. You know, sometimes when you're there and you just, like, a song comes on and it's just like grinding and grating in your head. Just infuriating. I don't know where he actually... Egoist, welcome in. There we go. Yeah, this is where this bit gets kind of confusing because we do intercept like 3 floors in a very odd way. So I'm saying maybe we... I want to say... How much space have we got? We've got a little bit. Have we got enough space for one of those one-tick elevators? Because it could be quite fun to be able to like walk over here. Maybe do some like stairs down into this bit. And then just one-tick elevator up. Let me see. Minecraft one-tick elevator. Yeah. You see, he classes his video as a tutorial, but it's not really, it's not a build tutorial, it's more of just a... It's like, he kind of shows you how he does a bit of it and how it works, and then just goes, well, if you now put it all together, and it's like, you've missed the step where you gotta make me understand. Maybe we just follow this bit out. Like having that and then being able to like come down to this level. Like how one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 1, 2, 3, 5, 8 by 5. Do we have space for that? By 1, 2, 3. We do. It'd have to be there though. We could make that work. I'm building the old creep farm? Yeah. Well, to be fair, if we're doing a one-tick thing, what's the point of doing it from there to there? Obviously, we can fly into here, but what's the point of doing it from there to there? When I could quite easily do it from down there to there. But then how do we get to there anyway? So we might as well just do it like that. Unless we put it around the other side. We could do it on the outer edges. We could do outer edge, walk around, up. I'm gonna swap up my music. Ugh. Oh, I might click on a bishop black bear. Oh. Turn it up for myself as well. Buy myself an intro. Yeah, also, Kebab, how is the TikTok stream? Because on my preview, it is really laggy, which it seems to do a lot when I'm in this world, and I don't quite know why. Also, if we were doing modded, I could add so many little things to this, like little details. Like under these bits, there's normally like little spotlights. I might see if I can like. You know, obviously it's not gonna put the light out at all. That actually does add a nice little bit of detail. What if we go with this? Can we double down here? Also, time. Okay. Minecraft invisible glow item frame. Technically doesn't give off light, but it's like kind of gives off light. Okay, I don't hate that. That's a really interesting way of doing this. How does it look without the shaders? It's the fact that actually looks quite good. Um, it's like just such a small detail, but it's just working. Just working. Yeah, yeah, it is. I do think that works. I'm not in spectator. Is there anything maybe slightly flatter that works? Too small. Trapdoor? No, yeah, that the way that that's displayed isn't good. Pressure plate's gonna be the same, isn't it? Slabs are the same. We should change the orientation of them. That is flatter, but oh. You see the snowball? I do quite like the snowball, but it feels weirdly too round, and then you can see the texture on it. Phonics we can't do. Survival. No. It wouldn't be too bad if it was like the other way around, because then we could do stuff like that, but you can't do that on a top thingy. You could always use a trapdoor. No, you can't. Okay, I thought you could do that. Can you do that, or does that also pop off? That also pops off. You can do it with a pressure plate, though, no? Yeah. Because it'll force the pressure plate into the down position. What are you doing? I am currently seeing if I can figure out a good way of doing these lights on this part of the build. How does this look in daytime? Time set noon. Daytime they don't look too bad either. Right, I'm gonna for now, I'm gonna do kill at E type. It isn't the player right now. Just that in case any of them dropped anything. Yeah, I do want to change the floor here, obviously, instead of magenta. It does seem quite dark. Unfortunately, there's not many photos. Ah, there's this one. My brightness. Okay, it's also ever so slightly curved. How does that feel? That feels like it would become quite funky to look at. I think from a distance that's not too bad, so we can probably get away with that. So it is set deep slate tile slab type top. Yeah, that adds a nice slight roundness to it, because obviously we also, this top bit was meant to be slightly rounded inwards, but we don't have any way of putting glass at such an angle, so we've gone without, and we don't have concrete stairs, so I can't even angle that in any way. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I do this. Replace magenta wool with deep slate tile. Actually, the inside of this, is it the okay, yes. Yes. Okay. 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 So, first of all, he's more of a what am I holding? Polished deep slate. Polished. There's more of this, and then this central row is actually, what is this? And we'll do Mask air. Set red carpet. I did remember that there is red carpet in here. I just wanted to know to what extent. The thing is as well, is that it's like, it's here. Like, this bit is technically meant to be more... Hello, Daisy. How you doing? Cut. Nope. You mask. Cut. Paste. Yeah, because this area is meant to be dropped down slightly. Very busy and sleepy. Yeah, that's. Don't worry about it. Yeah, this then drops down, which obviously once we have the new stuff will look a hell of a lot better. Alas, we do not currently have it. Take this potato. And we can over here now. Yeah, I hope it's all going well. Also for now I'm gonna do, I know it looks awful. I'm just gonna put Crimson Stairs there for now because we don't have the bull stairs. Yes, okay, and then deep slate stairs. I'm shopping. Good. Yeah, we can do that. We're also meant to have a bunch of plant pots in here. Flanking either side, which I'll probably just do with normal pots. Maybe. Who knows? Set strip tail oak wood. Deep slate. House stairs. How's that looking from a distance? Basically the same as it did, just ever so slightly different, which I think, in this case, is what we want, really. Yeah, those don't have stairs. Do we have anything that would work as a stand-in? My dog a toy, 'cause I'm so nice. Hey. It's not quite the right color, but it's close enough. Yeah, wait. Don't know what I want to buy for myself. I don't know. Yeah, let me see. So those are. The issue is they're like, ooh, brownies. You see, we could just go with no. There's no. I'm not doing that. That'll look awful. And then we need trapdoors. The issue with trapdoors is that there's none in the right colors, and this is in the way. Do that, because it'll smooth off this corner nicely. Maybe we do just go with the box. Can I put tall grass in here? Can I put normal grass in here? No. Can I put anything in here that I actually want to put in here? Yeah, that's gonna be funky. Oh, I did want the plants in there, but alright. Also, I've technically made a mistake on the other side here, because this... You see, up until now, I've not had any visual on the inside of this area, so it's all been going with, like, outside photos. Okay, on the way home now. Good, good. So let me do that and do set strip ale oak wood. It actually looks better the other way around, I think. Yeah, and if I set this back slightly, it'll give it more of a... Yes. There's... These brownies are delicious. That's good. Yeah, okay, that looks a hell of a lot better than the other one. Yeah. Yeah. I'd say that's not good, but I don't... Is that good? Is that bad? One of them, I guess. Not good, I hate people? That's fair. Yeah, okay, so... Yes. And... To keep the theme... light gray stained glass. How do you make broken looking glass? Yeah, let me broken. Okay. None of these things give what I'm looking for. I guess maybe we should go with more. Set like it's so warm. It's so warm, it's insane. Right. I have an idea for something here, and it might be a really dumb way of doing it. What better way? Okay. This is. Twice. Paste. Right. Okay. Have another show coming up in September. My stage musical theater thing. Ooh, fancy. Are we basically just gonna get the same thing every time? I was kinda hoping for what I'm saying twice? I don't know. Reaper, are we on? See, the issue there is I was hoping that an explosion would give me something.
Can we hang out sometime? I'm living 2 feet behind my eyes, and everything that I have tried, a million ways to stay the
And it just doesn't. It's just too perfect.
a voice I have yet to find, songs I cannot transcribe, and I can't really play and stay in time.
I just like. Yeah, get my food. Let's go sleep.
It's chaos and endless roads. We broke off a bit more than I was sold, but the fate isn't mine alone. A million ways to
After Dreamland, Buckman.
now we've got enough new chords and lyrics we can't afford. So Davey, just get on board, and we can play tunes until we die. And when the whole room and world unwinds, I know that we
Taste
two
that.
will all be fine.
Food.
And nothing's gotta
Food.
change, nothing stays the same. Ginger lemonade until we all are going gray. Nothing's gotta change. Ginger lemonade
Yep.
and green tea. Oh well, we may never go our way. Oh,
If I then. Oh.
there's nothing that we can't face. Oh well, it's never too late.
In theory, it should now be good from this angle. Yeah. Copy. Flip. Reveal the entire build. Well, this is where we're at so far. Obviously, these bottom bits have not had their things swapped out yet, but this is how we're looking. Big old smash window in here. Going off a reference or just winging the design? It is based on the Canal Falls Casino from Just Cause 2. So I will probably stand somewhere around here, maybe down there. I might be able to plane for that. And then we have all the spawning platforms for the creeper farm, which obviously will have materials swapped out and mechanism fully sorted and stuff. Yeah, it'll be a big old creeper farm. Hello, William. How you doing? Yeah, this is definitely feeling better. And the Norwegian fjords on a cruise, very nice. Rennie, welcome in. Olivia, welcome in. Yeah, what? Oh, ooh, very nice. See, it's when it does stuff like this, where it puts it completely off by like a block. Like, what's the point? There you go. Oh, this is the one where I just. Yeah, the issue is this one. This one's massively off as well. Wonder if America has British sweet shop. I don't know, because I think there's quite a few things over here that like have things that America have banned in them. But at the same time, you look at it and you're like, okay, they've banned these things, but then the state of like their health is not the greatest. So what was so bad about these things that it's an issue, but everything else isn't? Edgelord, welcome in. There's bits of this that I didn't even realize were this badly broken. There we go. Just doing that. Yeah, look a bit better. I guess instead of going with wool, we should really swap this out for the concrete. Replace near dirty yellow wool with yellow concrete. There we go. Up. We don't really have much yellow. This is the closest we've got, and it's still got that green hint to it. Unless we just make it all out of bamboo. You see, that does allow for better shaping, but the issue is it looks fucking awful. Yeah, I really want to be able to shape this and do something fancy with it, but bamboo has too much of a green hue to it, and there is no yellow blocks. It's like, yes, there are yellow-ish blocks, like hues of yellow, like birch is, you know, relatively yellow. Bamboo, same goes. Sandstone, same goes. Endstone, same. Gold, yeah, kind of. Obviously, your walls, concretes, powders, or your colored blocks. But the issue there is that most of the colored blocks, you look at the colored blocks, we don't have any stairs or slabs. The first stairs and slabs for the colored blocks we'll be getting are wool, and we're getting wool stairs and slabs before we're getting concrete stairs and slabs, which to me, concrete stairs and concrete slabs make more sense to come first than wool. Arms. Yeah. Eloise, Watchman. We've not changed anything on the underside. Ollie, welcome in. Sorry, I just had a thing pop up that was like number 9 in something, something, something. Okay. What's he on about? Rob. Right, we want to off air. We then want to flip it, and then we want to ace. All be evenly spaced. All very nice. Yeah, having the slabs and stuff will be real nice. Oh. Yeah, I do quite like the broken window. I wish we could have a little bit more variation in there. Wait, my... No. No, no, no. I think maybe the white could, but the... throwing in the... Yeah, I feel like maybe the white can work here in spots. Like... what if we just, like, replace every, like... everything that would be, like, considered sharp edge? Obviously, the undersides would also be sharp edges, but... like... any outward-facing bits. See how that feels? Yeah, how's that look? I think that adds just a little bit of something. Don't know if I'll keep it. Wish it could be a little bit more subtle. See best? Workman. How's everything look from... The white glass really makes that feel weird. At least in normal. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the thing there. Garrow. Yeah, the rest of it looks quite nice. It's just the white highlight. Yeah, this isn't too bad. Right. Right. Oh. Eris was her? Also, I've just been told that the same person has been sent, like, an insanely big gift. Like, 3 times? I'm like, ah, yes. Thanks, TikTok. Nothing like telling me that other people are, like, being given massive things while I'm over here melting. Roses. Roses. Yes, Danielle. Hello. How you doing? I can probably clear that up, can't I? Do you use World Edit? Yes, I did. I always use World Edit. Right. Good. That's why I've got multiple copies. Multiple copies of everything. Yeah, this is what we started with at the start of stream. Before I started swapping out materials, adding floors. There we go. Look at this going so far. Is the bottom meant to be pink? That's gonna get swapped out. I've just not textured that bit yet. I'm working on the main towers before I was working on the main towers and the bridge, and then I'll probably work on the base and the top. The only issue is that I can quite easily figure out how these need to look and how this needs to look. I would need to boot up the game to see if there is any details that I need for the roof and for anything down here, because most photos don't show down here. So this may need some changes in general. Not necessarily perfect as it is. So. Oh yeah, it does look like bananas. It is the Pinal Falls Casino from Just Cause 2. And it's always looked like bananas. I don't know why it looks like bananas, but it looks like bananas. Weird question, but if I sent you an MC map, could you check out mine and my friend's world? Would you rate it? No, I would not, because that would require me to download your world, and I don't really see what the point of me rating it would really do. Yeah, this is gonna be my creeper farm, but I thought, why not go with a big fancy tower-based build from one of my favorite games? Oh, I forgot that this other window was here. Yeah, so yeah, I think especially at night when this is like lit up nicely and stuff as well, it'll look pretty cool. I saw a red block there. I got very confused. Yeah, so let me... I'll probably... No, I'll take out from here. Probably makes more sense if I actually grab the block first. And then... do this. Copy. Over here and paste. I'll actually move this just slightly further away. Paste. Right, so... is it... How well is it shown off in this video? Yeah, okay, so what we can do is we can just kind of leave. Probably jungle, maybe not jungle, leaves. I normally go with like birch and spruce. They just, I don't know, they feel wrong for the kind of build this is. I think jungle probably is the best for this. Also, I'm gonna grab some moss. Maybe there's just parts of this that we don't swap out. Eggsy, welcome in. Alright. Do this. Have I been doing that for all? Yeah. It's like I've done this multiple times now, and each time I get confused. Obviously, we don't need the moss here, but I'm wanting to add the moss in so that we at least have a kind of a base for where the leaves will be coming from. It's like already that has added a little bit of something to it. Yeah, like normally here I would like trapdoor along this, but we can't with that there. Let's just go with like trains. Thanks. How did I even slightly do that? Who knows? Okay, I don't hate that for that bit. Hey, you know what? I don't hate this. I don't know why I didn't just do like a quarter of this and then just copy paste it, but who knows. Right. So it does just kind of hang over. So, you know, we don't need a massive amount, but like Big Ray, welcome in. That bit feels a bit bare. Sure. copy, rotate 90. Right, so we do this, Enderman, welcome back. We do this, and then what we do is let's go with warped planks, just because it's something that we definitely won't be using. We can go around and we can swap some of these out for and like we can add some extras in.
The lighting paints a red door. I'm always waiting for more. They ring the bell to clear out. Was hard to tell, so I walk in, but I can't stay. I say as much and I
So we can swap that out. That in.
exit sign. Easy out if I can fight. Wake up again alone with me. Hello again, reluctantly. Wake up again alone with me. Hello again, reluctantly.
And then we can go over here and we can do a replace near 40 warped planks with jungle leaves, persistent through, or air. Because what this does is it basically takes those blocks that we put in, basically every level of this will basically have the same layout, because like every side of this basically has the same layout because it was copy and paste stuff like that. The difference is that we have then added in some variety and randomness. Actually, let me do that and then do I do like no, I do want this to be like heavily. Hello, welcome in. Yeah, let me before that. Yeah, how you doing? Do this, and then we want to put that down to that level. That level, sorry. And then over here, we want to basically do this. Yeah, so we've got that. So let me end here. So if I copy that from where I was stood, I can now do a GMask air. Just because I don't want to... No, I don't want to GMask air. We do want to overwrite some things. So I want to paste. Okay, it seems nothing has copied. You see that? That doesn't quite make sense, because this is far more than that number of blocks. Did I never set the thing? I've never set the thing. Let's see. Yep. That was the issue. I never set it. So I want to paste. Then I want to rotate 90. And I want to come over here and I want to paste. But I will need to paste from here since I didn't go in the central spot. And then I want to rotate 90. I want to go up here. And I want to rotate 90. And I want to go over here. Could be, yeah. This should now be back on this front side. And then this side. Valkyrie, welcome in. Hello, how you doing? Now that I've got it on here, the green's looking very strong. Right, we got this bit. Just got home from work, got in a road race fight. Oh, you good? And yeah. Glad you're okay. Through here. Do this. And then oh, there was another block there that I broke, but I don't know. Right, and now I want like short grass, maybe not ferns, but we'll see. The closer to the pillars they are, the taller I want the grassy bits to be. Yes. That is. Because if they're close to the pillars, you're not going to be really. You're not going to be really seeing anything anyway. So it's fine. What I'm wondering is, would there be a leaf that is better than jungle for this that looks just as good? Because the jungle is looking very strong now that it's down. Might as well follow at this point. So far I only follow my girlfriend and friend. Well, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. What you building? I am currently working on the design for my creeper farm, which is based off of the Pinal Falls Casino from Just Cause 2. Yeah, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Yeah, it's based off of Pinal Falls Casino. Creeper farm will be inside each tower. But yeah, just adding some decoration at the moment. Making it a bit fancier. I love gambling. You see, I don't gamble. I'm not someone that gambles. The only issue is that I like the money that I have too much to be willing to lose it for the chance of getting more. Yeah, the azalea leaves might be good. Got a message? Yeah, we'll have a check once we've done this. This feels wrong. I'm going the wrong way around it. The good thing is this will kind of look variated, even if it's not. 'Cause at the end of the day, it's constantly rotated. Gamble once in my life. That's fair. Yeah, like I've done a little bit of like betting and stuff in the past. That's about it. Played a bit of poker, but that wasn't for money, so I do enjoy poker though. Fun. Yeah, let me go back in here and see how it looks. Secretly, okay? No. Right. Replace near 50 jungle leaves, persistent true, with let's start with birch leaves, persistent true. Okay. Okay. Okay, the birch. I'm liking the birch. The birch is a big upgrade in my eyes. Spruce is too cold. Let's spell that. Nice texture, but too bright once again. What's the azalea, isn't it? Those are too yellow. Too warm. I am starting to think that maybe birch. Because the thing is, we want the leaves to kind of blend with the build and not stand out necessarily. We want it to just be foliage that's on the build. And I feel like the birch fits with the grey best. Because spruce is too blue. Oak is too warm. Azalea's too warm as well. Yeah, I think I do that. And also compared to like you've got, I think you've probably got roughly the same amount of open space. Maybe not. But it feels lighter, less heavy. Not near a jungle, so I could just stand here. There we go. Yeah, that looks much better. Yeah, I'm wondering. I was meaning to look for vines, and I stumbled over all of that. You see, adding vines to this would be a bit of a pain. Can you... You can't. Hidden squid. Wait, is that the same hidden squid with a name change, or is that a different hidden squid? I can never remember if in vanilla you can snip the vines or not. But yeah, I think I may wrap this up for today, because it is starting to get warm. I can feel the heat, even though I've got my blind shut and my windows and my curtain shut. I can feel it heating up. So I think I may wrap. Yeah, it's got up to 23. It was only meant to get up to 22 today. Why is it now at 23? That's not how it... Oh, and it apparently feels like 26. Yeah. So, I think we've made some decent progress today, to be fair. Like, if we come over here... This is what we started with at the start of the day. It was... Everything was still just mapped out. Obviously, we had some issues, like... These were kind of janky and not fully... figured out. We didn't have any flaws. All this was just like empty, other than the big main ones. But yeah, so now also this was just a plain old tunnel, whereas now it's starting to feel like an actual build. Obviously the roof still needs some work doing. These have been fixed. We've got foliage, we've got levels, all the glass is in. Up here has been done, the bridge support has been put in, the bridge has been done, got some nice details. The interior of the bridge has been done. I don't think we'll be able to get the plant pots in unless we go with just the normal pots, or if I figure out a nice way of doing it that doesn't look weird. Got the broken glass, which I am quite liking. I do like the fact that it's basically the same on both sides, but slightly different, to imply that whatever came in this way kind of left in mostly the same way, but slight differences because it won't be perfect. Yeah, I think the foliage has really like added to this. I'm a big fan of that. I might see if before we continue with this next, if I can get Just Cause 2 installed. For some reason, Just Cause 2, it always takes so much longer than any of the other Just Cause games to install, even though it's not as big. But yeah, so I might see if I can figure out what we need to do down here as well. But so far, I think that is pretty good. So I will probably wrap this up, because it's getting hot. Like I said, I may try and do shorter streams, but daily. So we'll see. No promises, obviously, but you know, if we can, then we will. Oh, awesome. Yeah, hopefully everyone has enjoyed. Yeah, so thank you to anyone that has been here, anyone that's followed, anyone that's been in chat, all that good stuff. I'll be back again either tomorrow or Tuesday, depending. We will see. Obviously, apologies for the shorter streams, but in this temperature, my PC starts kicking out insane amounts of heat, and my room is already warm enough, so I don't want to cause issues for my health, basically. Yeah, hopefully everyone has enjoyed. Get water, get food, get rest, look after yourselves, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye.